Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to install another new part on the Element Trail Walker. So this from DSM Off-Road is their Low Pro Servo Mount and Battery Tray for the Element RCs. So you know I installed a Bauhaus RC low center of gravity battery tray on my Element recently. It's a good product. I like it. I have had some issues with batteries falling out, but I think that's more to do with I'm using one battery strap versus two. This just came out from DSM just like a week ago. I saw it. I like it. It does two things. It moves the battery forward on the vehicle, more over the axle, and it lays down, allows you to lay your servo down. So instead of the servo standing up this way and going through the bottom, you're laying it down, sort of like an axle, servo on axle, but not, it's still chassis mounted, laying it forward to bring servo weight down a little bit. So I picked it up. It's really cheap, about 16 bucks roughly. We're going to install it and we're going to see, how it performs on that. To go along with that, I picked up another Zeus K 35 kg servo. If you've been following my channel, you know I've run these. Just about every rig I have has one of these. They've been great servos. I'm very pleased with it. Comes with a metal servo horn. So we're going to put this on, put this new servo on. I have a new small pack, a 1500 3S pack. We're going to put it in there, take it out back, see if we notice any differences. I hope you stick around. All right, guys, so here we go. Here's the new battery tray by DSM Off-Road. You see there. And this is the Zeus K 35 kg servo, digital 270 degree. So it's going to be going here, as you see the stock servo, up and down this way. You have this mount, and even nice thing I like about this is you have another mount for a second servo for like a winch, whatever. And here you can see the battery tray from Bauhaus. That's a nice piece. Nothing wrong with it. It is a nice piece. It weighs less than the stock piece. It does lower the center of gravity of the battery this way, but this is going to sit like this basically, and we'll see how she fits. So I'm gonna start taking this all out and see what we got. All right, guys, so to get this all apart, I remove your screw that goes into the servo horn, which actually has a nut on the back side of it. And then the mount for factory, you have two bolts going in through your side upper shock mount through the rail into it on each side. So two bolts on each side, 4 total. And she should now come out, probably with some persuasion, be my assumption. Actually, I'm thinking I may actually need to loosen up the front bumper a little bit to allow it to flex. So let me try that. Here we go. I've got it basically out. We'll just set like that. You can see the sides there sort of wedged in there. So I had to loosen the bumper up a little bit and even loosen this part of the mount here to allow the frame to flex out a little bit, and still took some wedging. So I still got to disconnect it from the receiver, which we'll do when we get ready to connect the new one. So I'm gonna get the packaging opened on this new battery tray and see how she sits in there. All right, so we have the tray mounted. You can see, so what it does is it has one hole for what would be part of the upper stock battery tray mount right there, and then you have 1, 2 for your shock mounts here. So three total going into it on each side, so 6. And the servo, of course, is going to mount right here, and this is the actual battery tray. So the battery I currently have that I'm trying out is this one, which fits pretty much perfectly in there. You can see there's some slots for a strap that I'll use. If you had a super small enough battery, you could go this way, but obviously I don't have that. Looking at it from the side, if you compare to stock battery mount, this definitely is lowering the center of gravity of the battery down compared to where the Bauhaus mount that I was using had it. I think a little bit it does, and maybe shifts a little bit of battery weight this way over the axle, which isn't a bad thing. You're definitely putting the servo down lower. So I'm gonna get the servo mounted next. I gotta get that servo mounted, and I gotta hook up my DSM integrated thing, integrated recovery system. I need to find a different place for the screw for that. So I'm gonna get all that done and come back and show you. Okay, so here we go. Battery's in, strapped down, servo's mounted. Put the DSM right there. Servo horns on, Loctited. She's ready to go. Out for a test drive. So let's see how she does. All right, first drive with the new battery tray. Uh-oh. I think we will have to use the DSM. All right, DSM connected. We'll connect DSM, see if we can get it out of this little tricky spot that we're in. So we've connected over here. Let's see what we can do. Look at that. Again, we got the DSM hooked up. Let's see if we can do anything. DSM's connected. I love that auto retracting. There we go, first drive with the new battery tray from DSM Off-Road. Alright guys, so there you have it. What do you think? I like the battery tray. Yes, it will only hold a small battery, but I really got that rig mostly for competition. That will be perfect. I feel like it does have a little better balance on the front, so I'm liking where it's at. Hope you like what you see today, guys. If you do, please like, share, and subscribe. And until the next time.